Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Talk Politics. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, Joe Biden voters or voters who voted for Joe Biden, not supporters, voters in the 2020 presidential election. About 17% of those voters who voted for Joe Biden say that they regret voting for him they regret voting for him and won't ever again after looking at his records. That is about 20 million. That is about 20 million people if you think about it. And if you're wondering where I got this information from, I found this article from the Washington Post right here. The website or article is in the description below if you want to check it out yourself. And it's actually right here on the screen. As you guys can see, poll finds some voters regret picking Biden after new revelations. Let's actually get to the part where they say, let me try to find it. It's in here though. This website, it is in the description below. So right here it says, roughly 17% of Biden supporters said that they wouldn't have voted for him if they had known about his records, as well as that of president. And yeah, roughly 17% of Biden voters said that they wouldn't have voted for him if they had known about his records. So here you guys go. That's the evidence right there. This website is in the description below. So actually, I just want to jump right into the video. So here is the 2024 electoral map that we're going to be using. And yes, the electoral map in 2024 is changing. I'm sure everyone knows about that. If you don't know about that, go look it up. I'm tired of explaining it. The states that are filled in blue or red are safe Republican or Democratic states that will not be going over. But the states that are just left in gray are battleground states that we will be going over. By the way, Joe Biden already starts off with an electoral advantage with 209 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 124 electoral votes. So let's start off with the state of Nevada. Nevada right here. So Joe Biden actually won the state of Nevada by a little bit over 2%. So if you go right here, you go to Nevada, Joe Biden wins the state of Nevada by a little bit over 2%. Since the 17% of voters who voted for Joe Biden are regretting it, I think it can be a little bit closer, but Joe Biden will still win by 2% exactly, instead of a little bit over 2%. So yeah. But if Donald Trump flips it, yes, I kind of honestly will be surprised. Okay, now let's move on to the state of Arizona. Joe Biden won the state of Arizona by 0.3%, a very small margin. So yes, he won the state of Arizona by 0.3%, a very small margin. I think Donald Trump may actually take back Arizona with a little less than 1%. I think Donald Trump in 2024, if it's a rematch between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, I think Donald Trump will take back Arizona and win it by a little bit less than 1%. If Joe Biden holds on to it, I honestly won't really be that much surprised. But yeah, now let's move on to the state of Texas. Right here, Texas. Donald Trump won the state of Texas by a little bit over 5%. I think Donald Trump will win Texas by 2% this time around. Yes, he won Texas by a little bit over 6%. I think he'll win it by 2% this time around. He'll lose a bunch of he'll lose a lot because yes, with the new map, yeah, if Joe Biden wins Texas, I will be extremely surprised. I still will, even though I think it'll be closer by a lot. I think his chance at winning, I think Donald Trump's chance at winning, though, is a bit lower since it is getting more Democratic over the years, and especially with the new map. Now to the state of Georgia right here. Let's go to Georgia. Okay. So Joe Biden narrowly won Georgia by 0.2%. Yes, some of these states were very close. So I think Donald Trump can take back Georgia and win it by a little bit over 1%, which is a tilt. Which is a tilt which is a tilt margin, which is a yeah. If Joe Biden wins it again, I kind of will be surprised, to be honest. But now let's move on to the state of Florida right here. So Florida is shifting away to the right. Even Latinos or Cubans are supporting the Republican Party in Florida, as a good amount of them. It's gone really red now. I have Donald Trump winning the state of Florida with a lean margin of 4%. So yeah. If Joe Biden wins it, I will claim election fraud, to be honest, myself, because that's how positive I am about it going red again. So now let's move on to the state of North Carolina. Donald Trump won the state of North Carolina by 2%, actually. And I think Donald Trump will win it again by almost 2%, a little bit less than 2%, but almost 2% again, which is a tilt margin. So, not quite getting to 2%, which is a tilt margin. But if Joe Biden wins it, yes, I will be surprised. So, okay. So now Trump won. Now let's move on to the state of Iowa. Trump won Iowa by a little bit over 7%. It is getting more red and red. I have Donald Trump winning it again by 7% this time. Again by 7%. Yeah. Which is a likely margin. So if Joe Biden wins it, I will be surprised big time. So now Donald Trump won the state of Ohio, exactly the same margin as Iowa, 7%. I have Donald Trump winning Ohio by 8%. I just can't see Joe Biden winning it, to be honest. So that's gonna be a likely margin for Donald Trump. So Joe Biden won the state of Minnesota by a little bit over 6%, actually, which is a lean margin. As you guys can see right here. I have Joe Biden winning it again by 6% with a lean margin. I cannot see Donald Trump winning it. So Minnesota is going to stay the same. So now Joe Biden won the state of Wisconsin a little bit less than 1%. I think Donald Trump can flip it back, since a large amount of his voters Joe Biden voters are regretted to vote for him after they saw his records. That Donald Trump can win it also. I think Donald Trump can win it also a little bit less than 1%. If Joe Biden keeps it, I honestly won't really be that much surprised. Moving on to the last state of Michigan. Joe Biden won the state of Michigan by a little bit over 2%. So as you guys can see, he won it a little bit over 2%. I have Joe Biden winning it about the same margin, 2 to 3%. If Trump wins it, I will be surprised. But yeah, which 2% to 2 to 3% is a tilt margin. Now to the state of Pennsylvania. Joe Biden won the state of Pennsylvania by a little bit over 1%. As you guys can see right here, I think Donald Trump can possibly flip it back, but if he does not, if he does not, I won't be surprised. But he should get it a little bit closer. Yeah, he should get it a little bit closer. I have Donald Trump flipping it and winning it by 0.4%, which is a tilt margin. Okay, now to the last state, not district, which is the state of New Hampshire. Joe Biden won the state of New Hampshire by a little bit over 6%. I think he will. Yeah, I think he will win it again by 5% this time, not 6. But I honestly can't see Donald Trump winning it. That's just too much of a margin. But yeah. Okay. Now on to Maine's 2nd congressional district, which is the last thing we're going over before I end this video. Donald Trump won Maine's 2nd congressional district. He won Maine's 2nd congressional district by a little bit over 7%. I think he will win it again by 8% this